and relatives and friends, and welcome to the class of 2018 at East Norton Middle School. To give our welcome address, Dr. Christina Spink, Principal of East Norton Middle School.
And welcome to students, to parents, to a normal school day still going on, and to family members to the ENMS promotion ceremony. I am pleased to extend to you greetings and congratulations from our superintendent, Dr. Samuels, and also from our board of directors. And also for all of our teachers and staff and students. Mr. Rodriguez, who is our former vice principal, is going to do his best to try to be here at some point, or at least by the end of the ceremony, because I know he has spent 3 years with you until he ended up with a different position as vice principal at Eisenhower. But he will try to be here as well for you, because you guys have a special relationship with him. So, a lot to do, a lot to get through. It's a very special day. We're going to start off with your class president, Layla Sharawi.
Good morning, students, families, friends, teachers, the class of 2018, and anyone else who woke up early enough on a Monday morning to attend. My name is Layla Sharawi, and you may recognize me as Student Council President, or the girl with the unpronounceable last name. First, I would like to thank Dr. Spink and Ms. Fleming for giving me the opportunity to speak and for being amazing principals this year. You both made us laugh continuously, especially at the Holiday Festival dance-off, where Ms. Fleming took home the win. Let's give them a hand. Second, I would like to thank all of the teachers for their continuous support and patience with our grade. They not only push us to become better, but provide us with the resources to do it. Let's give them a hand as well. Next, I would like to thank all of the families and family friends that are here today. You drive us where we need to be and lead us by example, so we can continue on the successful path that have so far got us here. Thank you for signing permission forms or dropping off at the school the piece of clothing or prop you forgot the day of the presentation. Big round of applause for that. Lastly, I would like to congratulate all of you, my fellow classmates, on making it today. We have gone through so many years of school, studied all into the night, worked hard to make the con deadline, and participated in activities after school just to make it here. Congratulations. Cool, we got that out of the way. Next year means a lot of things for us. For some of you, you will see these same faces in September, but in a whole new environment. Others of you are going to different schools, with a fresh batch of people to meet you, like it's kindergarten all over again. Next year may mean trying a sport or club, making new friends, driving your new teachers crazy, fulfilling your scholarship, or just trying to fit in. I think that next year is going to be different for all of us, and I notice that so many people are trying to make sense of it. But why spend so much time stressing about that? Instead, let's focus on what's happening right now. Today, you are surrounded by friends and family you've known your whole life or met this year. We come from all different walks of life and all different backgrounds, and somehow we all ended up here together. I think that instead of focusing so much on the changes next year, we can appreciate the stillness of right now. The fact that you all are here because you work so hard, and that you all are here because you helped them do it. Let's take what is happening now and what has happened in the past and allow it to prepare you for what's next. Use your mistakes as a lesson, but don't dwell on them. Take the fun things that happened and re-experience them. Don't forget them, but create memories even better. Too many times we regret and make fun of our past and our present. Instead, we should embrace and enjoy it, because right now, this is the best time of your life. I know that my 3 years here have been filled with laughing until I cried, filming movies in the hallways that so many people not in the class appeared in, and making memories that I hope I don't forget. This class of 2018 at ENMS has been through a lot, whether it was screaming over Kahoot games, definitely calculating the slope of gingerbread houses, and having a pretty lit time at formal. I hope that we don't forget these times as well as others. We leave here as the class of 2022, and I hope next year is just as good and even more amazing than you can hope for, because like I said, right now is the best time of your life. I end with a quote from Derek Morgan. Someone once told me that every ending is also a beginning, and I believe that, for we gain strength and courage from finishing the journey and willing a new one. Thank you, and let's celebrate.
Presenting the Excellence in American History Award, Ms. Mia Mbui.
Good morning. Each year, the Daughters of the American Revolution recognize a student that shows a thirst and desire for knowledge and excels in the study of history. This year, the recipient has shown great maturity and responsibility. From her quiet smile to whomever she sees, to always turning in and completing unique and creative assignments that go above and beyond and are always on time or early. This student is not only diligent in her studies by having over a 100% average the whole year in history, but she is also a star athlete. I am pleased to present this year's Daughter of the Revolution Excellence in History Award to Miss Emma Baker.
Presenting the Good Citizenship Award, Ms. Christine Fleming, Vice Principal.
Good morning, and congratulations, our soon-to-be freshmen. It is my honor to present the Award for Good Citizenship, which is a highly prestigious award chosen by local senators. This student demonstrated admirable and positive citizenship in the ENMS and outside community throughout her years here at East Norton Middle School. This award was awarded to Julia Cupertino, who is unable to attend today, so she was given the award on Friday. Congratulations, Julia.
Presenting the Merck Mentor Awards, please welcome Mr. Ante Kleiman.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Andre McClendon. I serve as the school liaison and academic person for the Merck Mentor Program. For those of you not familiar with the program was formed in 1990 at Mercer Company by a group of employees who recognize the need for positive role models in the corporate arena to achieve academic, culture, and social enrichment for young students. The Merck Mentor Program is designed to implement the current academic curriculum and put cultural and social vehicles in place to assist in overall development of students in the program. Our mission is to enhance the development of each student, to explore and identify specific talents or arenas for improvement within each student, to mentor each student by being positive role models and instilling the values of ethics, professionalism, perseverance, and education. To establish a mindset with generations of concerned individuals who continue to invest in their communities and to achieve personal growth. I'm proud to recognize the graduate students that participated in the program this year. We had a great group of students, both 7th and 8th graders, who got up every Saturday morning with us and made it out. In addition to our sessions, we also had some weekend activities where we went on a field trip with the Franklin Institute as well as the Community Service Project. So thank you again for your participation in those events. So with that being said, I'd like to recognize our 8th grade students today. Our first one is Colin Wilson. Ms. Claudia Moraz. Orchard.
To present the Parents Club Award, PFC President, Mrs. Sparks.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Deborah Sparks, and I am the president of the Parent Faculty Club. I've been president for the last 2 years. I know many of you. I'm going to give the awards, and then I just have a little speech to give afterwards. The PFC Award goes to 6 students in the 8th grade that have good attendance, a great attitude, and are well respected by their peers. Their awards were chosen collectively by the 8th grade teachers. These awards are also accompanied by a TD Bank gift card in the amount of $50. Congratulations to the following students. First is Xavier Apostle. Second is Kayla Brunson. Third is Ashley Carmona. Fourth will be Myler Haddis, but he's not here either. Fifth is Madison Ramo. And sixth is Richard Ruben Aslam. Congratulations to all the students. I just want to say, this will be my last year as president. I know many of you, and some of those who I don't know, it's just been a pleasure to work with all of you. To the students, congratulations and good job on all your hard work. Your next 4 years are going to mean something, so make sure you continue to strive hard and do all that you can. Your parents and your family, all that are here, are so proud of all of you. So as I stand here today, giving my last speech, I'm a little nervous, I guess. I'm just reflective of all the things that I've accomplished this year, and I'm truly overjoyed and filled with so much gratitude. This past year has been one that I hold near and dear to my heart. So I've been able to be in the school and see a lot of you students. I have some of you that call me mom, and some of you that always come up and give me a hug. So that just means a lot to be able to engage with all of you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve as president. I'm thankful for the parents that came out and supported us in many ways. I know a lot of parents work, and so you might not be able to come into the schools, but any way that you participated by giving your time, giving your donations, giving your money, or just giving your students, it has been very much appreciated. I'm truly going to miss being president, but I also know that I've fulfilled the purpose that I'm supposed to these last 2 years. And I know that my passion, skills, and desire are needed in another place. So I want to leave you with this. Remember to always dare to care. Parents, we're united for all students. Students, remember to always strive to do all that you can. Parents, thank you for all your hard work. And my last thing is, if you still need a yearbook, we have yearbooks in the main office for $20. Cash only. Thank you.
Presenting the George H. Ortlieb Award, please welcome Mr. John Humber.
George Ortlieb was an excellent math teacher here at East Norton Middle School. He was known for his sense of humor. He's also the father of Sandra Stasny, the current principal of Hancock Elementary, and the former principal and teacher here at East Norton Middle School. The George Ortlieb Memorial Award is presented to students who excel in math, have a great sense of humor, and are athletic. This year, the winner of this award is a motivated, competitive, intelligent young woman. She played 3 sports here at ENMS. She's also the leader of her peers as a member of the National Senior Honor Society. She excelled in all of her classes and had a particular strength in mathematics, where she quickly grasped the concepts. She is well liked by her classmates and her teachers for her great sense of humor, engaging personality, and involvement in school activities. In all of her endeavors, she strives to do her best and will not stop until she accomplishes her goal. I'm proud to present the George Ortlieb Memorial Award to Rosie Bellman.
Presenting the Hannah Lee Robb Award, Mr. Dave Davis.
Good morning. Last week I was outside with one of my 7th graders and they said, "Oh, I watched my brother's video. You give that really long speech after promotion, don't you?" Kind of wanted to yell at them and say, "That's all you got for my speech, so hopefully you just won't take this as a long speech, but you got something out of it." In the words of Hannah's best friends, it's mind-blowing to think that it's been 10 years since I lost one of my best friends. In that time, my life has changed drastically. I started high school, graduated high school, chose a college, graduated, traveled the world, got a job, and moved to a new city. It breaks my heart knowing that she'll never get to experience these things, and that we didn't get to experience them together. This is something you think you will never happen to you until it does. My advice to the 8th graders, hold your friends close and make the most of the time you have together. I cherish my memories with Hannah and give anything for one more night running around outside together. Her life was so full of love and happiness. She was beautiful, kind, friendly, a good student, and most importantly, she was above the drama. Hannah understood that there was more to life and that in order to get the most out of it, you have to take advantage of all the opportunities that life gives you. She treated others with respect and judged them based off their character, and not their looks, or their clothes, or what race or ethnicity the person was. On the night of July 26, 2008, my cousin Hannah and Mia went out to see a movie, just like sisters do. On that same night, a young man who was 20 years old at the time popped some prescription pills and went to a bar. He took drink after drink, after drink, after drink. At some point he decided he had enough, left the bar and got in his car. Along the same time, my cousin Hannah and Mia finished the movie, got in their car, and decided to have a little sister bonding time. They drove around the long way, blasted the music, sang songs like they normally did. Back at the bar, this young man was in his car for about 10 minutes, needless to say. He was blaring music, revving his engine. Finally, he decided to put the car in reverse and drive out of the parking lot. He blew through one red light, a second, a third, and a fourth, and was only 500 feet away from where his apartment complex was that he lived. When he came up to that 5th red light, my cousin Mia and Hannah were also at that light. The left turn arrow was green. Mia had the right of way. When the paramedics knocked on my uncle and aunt's door, they told them that the driver, my cousin Mia, had survived. They did not realize that when they told them the passenger was not alive, that they were telling them that their youngest daughter had been killed. My cousin Mia did survive with minor bumps and scratches. The driver of the car had a broken ankle, and my cousin Hannah was killed on impact. I don't tell this story for you to feel sorry for me. I don't want you to be upset for me. I want every student here to realize that you guys have a full life opportunity ahead of you. Earlier this year, you guys heard a motivational speaker named Greg Bird, and his message was do it for yourself. Right? You guys remember that? Yeah. I don't want you just to do it for yourself. You still have 4 more years before you can go accomplish something with your life. I want you to look around right now. I want you to see the people that are here. The moms, the dads, the aunts, the uncles, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the little babies, sisters, little baby brothers, whoever's here today. I want you to do it for them. And I also want you to do it for my cousin Hannah. Because every single one of you sitting here today has gotten the opportunity to do something she never did. Hannah was 13 years old when she was killed. She was 4 weeks away from starting her 8th grade year. There are 3 girls that are nominated for this award every year. I happen to know all 3 of them in limited roles, and I'm very proud of all 3 of them. Unfortunately, I can only give the award to one. I've never done this before, but I hope she doesn't mind. I'm going to share something that the award winner wrote. It is important to make every second of your life as memorable as possible, because there's no way to tell when it is going to end. I remind myself about this idea every day to make sure I make the most of my years. I believe that everything you do in life is representing how you would like to be remembered. My academics are extremely important. I work hard to maintain straight A's to guarantee that my future is bright. But school is just the beginning. I enjoy giving back to others, which is why I chose to volunteer at shelters, food pantries, awareness events, and plenty more. What you do in life doesn't just affect yourself, it also affects everyone around you, which is why I think what you're doing in your lifetime is the most important. It's my pleasure, my honor, to give 2018 Henry Robb Memorial Award for just being a good person to Alexis Eden.
Presenting the Ana Ravella Ortiz Memorial Award, please welcome Mrs. Gina Pereira.
Good morning, students, faculty, teachers, friends, and family. Congratulations to the graduating students. Today is a special day, your graduation day. My name is Gina Kinjappi Pereira, a friend of the families and a fellow teacher. I am here today to present the Ana Ravella Ortiz Award. Ana Ravella Ortiz was a teacher most of her life and an ESL teacher here for several years. In 2007, she passed away from an unexpected illness. Her memory lives on in us in many ways, but today we remember her for her passion, education. Anna came to this country from Cuba when she was 14 years old. She did not speak English and did not know anyone. She had to meet family for the first time and make new friends. She attended school, learned English, and slowly adjusted to life in the United States. She soon graduated from high school and then went on to college to earn her bachelor's degree in education, and then later a master's degree. She encountered many obstacles in her life, but was able to overcome them with her strength and determination. She enjoyed being a mother and teacher and encouraged her students to work hard to achieve their goals. If there was one thing Anita taught her daughters and her students, it was that education was the key to your future. Work hard, stay in school, and you can achieve your dreams. Don't let anyone tell you different, no matter what your circumstances or background, because you will always have obstacles in life. But you can overcome them and be successful. If she were here today, Anita would say, "I'm proud of you. You are graduating and moving on to high school, and look what you have accomplished. Keep going, keep believing in yourself. In spite of any challenges or roadblocks, go through them. Don't be afraid to dream. Don't give up." Anita would be so proud to see all of you sitting here today. Even though she is not here with us today, she still has lessons to teach. She left a legacy of so many things, but most especially her belief in education. So believe in yourself. Do what you can to reach the stars and find your potential. Be proud of you. I know we are. This award is for an outstanding ESL student who has incredible drive, ambition, advocates for herself, has advanced in her English acquisition at an above-average rate, is involved in many extracurricular activities, mainly soccer, but hasn't let those endeavors affect her academics in the least. She has the world at her feet. It is great honor that I present the Ana Ravella Ortiz Award to Rocio Saraki, Elena, and
present the NAACP Future Leaders Award, Mrs. Bonita Kent-Hadrick. Here. All right, I will be presenting them. These awards are given to African American students who characterize themselves with leadership, character, and academic excellence. The nominees, if you could please stand to be recognized when I call your name. Rosie Bellman, Jada Howard, Kayla Sparks, Taylor Conklin, Tajon Allen, Zaki Coleman, Kingsley Udebunam, and Zaki Gomez. Please stand. And it seems that we know who the male winner is. Kingsley Udebunam, please come on. And the female winner is Taylor Conklin. To present the Principal's Award, Dr. Christina Spain.
Hello again. All right, so the Principal Award is for students that are just all around outstanding, do great stuff, and they're just all around great kids. So academically, citizenship-wise, everything else. So the nominees, please stand when I say your names. Jewel Todd, Kayla Sparks, Freddie Guzman, Gabe Burns, and Matt Harris. And you guys are all around great students. You're just great, so thank you. All right, and the nominee who has been selected is Jewel Todd.
We will be moving on to the academic awards. To present the math award, please welcome Mr. John Humbert, Mrs. Sarah Pugliese, and Mr. Ron Grego.
All right, for all content areas, the teachers present 2 awards. The first award that each content will be giving is the Pride Award, and this award is for effort. All year long, I've been saying that it's not about intelligence, it's about hard work and perseverance. And this year, I had a student in my Principles of Algebra class that not only exemplified hard work and perseverance, but also exemplified intelligence. This award goes to Kayla Brunson.
The achievement awards in each subject area are given to the students who achieve the highest overall average in their subject area out of the class of 2018. This year, in math, the receiver of this award is a student who may appear quiet on the surface, but you find out quick, looks can be very deceiving. They may never ask a question, but chances are they really don't have one. If they do, have the answer, because their brain is like a sponge, and they soak up everything you say. It was amazing to witness how this student would process information, use abstract reasoning, and make connections between math concepts. In my career, I've only taught about 4 students like this one, and I hope they know how special they truly are. They aren't all about math. In fact, this student has a great sense of humor, is an athlete, is involved in other extracurricular activities. The future holds great things for this soon-to-be high schooler, and I have no doubt we will hear their name in many years to come. As you know, on Friday we gave out our classroom awards. From what I understand, the student was not too pleased I did not give them an award. Well, I didn't give you an award because today I get the honor and privilege of giving you the highest math honor right now. Without further ado, the recipient of the 2018 Math Achievement Award goes to Ms. Jane Baker.
Presenting the Reading Award, please welcome Mrs. Melinda Kelly, Mr. Robert Menifee, Mrs. Melissa Reyes, and Mrs. Stacy Schreiber.
this is the pride of English language arts. Let me give a quick story about this student. First, I'm going to tell you about this student is considerate, well-liked, participated every day, real good work rate, handed in pretty much everything. A lot of the students in this class were very much like that. It's a good class. What stood out about this student, though, is something that I noticed he was doing. Every day, for the past, I don't know how many years, I put a quote of the day on my whiteboard. And it's just something to get the day started. It's something for my homeroom and for my students to just look at every day and kind of kickstart their thinking. And this student every day, it wasn't an assignment, every day the student would get his journal, quietly sit and write this quote. Every quote of the day he would write down. And I noticed this. I never said anything. I think I said anything to him about it, but I just took notice of it. He did it consistently every day. So it's that little difference in him that is why he's getting this award. Because I don't recall a student that I've had who is as eager to learn as this student was this year, and for the rest of his life. So this year's award for Pride in English Language Arts goes to Gabe Burns.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Melinda Kelly, and it's an honor to speak at promotion. This award goes to an excellent student and, more importantly, an excellent person. I'm sure this will be the first of many accolades you receive as a student. To borrow from a song, there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. I wish you all the best in high school. Kayla Sparks.
To present the Science Award, Miss Erica Garvey, Miss Tammy Brady, and Miss Amy Gates.
Good morning. This year, for the Science Pride Award goes to a student who definitely asked a lot of questions. He didn't like what he received. He would come up and show what he could do better. Definitely took a lot of pride in understanding what he was working with, if we were doing labs or if we were doing anything hands-on. So this year's Pride Award goes to Matthew Rice.
So I have the honor of doing the Achievement Award for Science. This student makes the most of her time in class. She questions my answers and lets me know when I'm wrong, and I was wrong a few times. I am very fortunate to have taught this young lady. She strives to be the best, and I'm very honored to pronounce that Madeline Plummer is the Achievement.
Presenting the Social Studies Award, please welcome Mrs. Mia Mbui and Ms. Tammy Brady.
Really not that old, I don't need that.
For the Pride in History Award, this student has shown, again, amazing maturity throughout the school year. She's someone that we can depend on. She works extremely hard, and when she feels that she hasn't achieved what she needs to achieve, she would actually come to us and ask, what else can I do? Can I do something else? Okay, reading that over, is there something I can do? I didn't understand. Just a great overall student, puts in a lot of effort, and over the years I've gotten to know her. She's just wonderful. This year's Pride Award goes to Miss Jada Howard.
The Achievement Award in History goes to a student who ended the school year, I believe, with a 99.7. For those of you who have older siblings who have had Miss Brady as a teacher, that doesn't happen often. So the Achievement Award for History this year goes to Miss Jewel Top.
To present the awards for the gifted program, Mrs. Victoria Strickland.
Good morning, everyone. I have to start by saying congratulations. It's been amazing watching you guys grow and mature and young adults that grow forward. Just so proud of all of you. I am going to present 2 awards. My first award is for Pride, and this is a student who came into my class even when she didn't have class, and we'd have long discussions, and she showed great maturity, and I would go home and talk about some things that we discussed. I know she's going to go very far, so Amy Salazar. My award for achievement goes to another student who shows great maturity, and her work is just always above and beyond. And so proud of everything she's done. I know she's going to go far. She adds a special spark to every assignment. Miss Kayla Smart.
Presenting the Health and Physical Education Awards, the Jimmy Dream Team, Miss Melissa Morgan, Mr. Stepp, and Mr. Pasquarella.
Alright, good morning guys. First of all, I have the Health Awards. This first award is our Pride Award in Health. This student asked a lot of questions. He always ended his work in on time, and he was just very, very good for the classroom. And this award goes to Xavier Coleman. This next student, she asked a lot of questions as well. She always ended her work in on time or early, and she was just a great student to have in the classroom. This student is Faith Wright. And for our Physical Education Awards, first of all, this year it has been a great year to work with these guys. I'm going to miss them next year. Hopefully they come back, but we had a lot of fun, and it was just great to have work with you guys. First off, we have our Achievement Award Phys Ed. This student played really hard every day, every time we had Phys Ed. She was always a leader and just wanted to participate and always wanted to come down and do extra Phys Ed. This award goes to Mary Hernandez. next award is our Pride Award, and this goes to a student who's always in the gym, always asking for a basketball, and he just wants to shoot, and he thinks he can beat us, but he can't really beat us, and his top 5 is not better than my top 5. And I'm gonna miss him a lot, and this goes to Zakid Gomez.
Presenting the English as a Second Language Award, please welcome Ms. Marie Diamond.
Good morning. I'm not Ms. Marie Diamond, I'm Mr. Foltz. This is Ms. Marie Diamond. There's Mrs. Gardner. We are all ESL teachers here at East North Middle School. First and foremost, I'd love to say congratulations to all of you. You made it. 4 more years to go, and then you'll make it. 4 more years to go, and then you'll make it. And you'll get a job, and then you'll make it. And you'll get promoted and make it some more. All right? It doesn't stop. So don't stop. Our first award is the Pride Award. This student, I've seen her grow up, and it's unbelievable. It's very interesting to see how they come in ready to please, and then all of a sudden they start making fun of you, and they're learning because you know if they can make fun of you in English, you're teaching them, right? So the Pride Award goes to Jennifer Alcala Ascension. And the Achievement Award goes to a very similar person because Jennifer has a twin. And she has also done extremely well over the course of these 4 years. Always in search of a way to learn more. And I've seen this not just in the classroom, but as well on the track. I happened to coach them this year in track and field, and they always made an attempt to learn more and pursue more. And seeing that academically as well as on a physical level, these 2 girls are going to go very far. So Karina Alcala Ascension. Thank you.
To present the award for general music, Mr. Johnny Trujillo and Miss Kristen Pugliese.
Okay, the first award I have is for music achievement. This student is probably one of the most accomplished instrumental music students in the school, and she's done a great job in school, outside of school. This is for Kayla Sparks. And the second award is for Pride. This student, I could probably count the words we've exchanged this whole year. She doesn't say a word, she's consistent all the time, always there with the same attitude, doing her best, and this is for Selena Escobedo.
please welcome Mr. Joseph Perjazic.
Good morning. Technology education. In the past, everybody knew it as shop class, wood shop, metal shop. Well, today it's more like Project Lead the Way in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. It's not a teaching of tools, it's used as a teaching tool nowadays. And with that said, I'd like to present the Achievement Award to Logan Yates.
For the Computer Sciences Awards, Ms. Amy DiVigilio.
Good morning. This is a hard time for me because for some of you it's the end of a family legacy. Some of you I've taught your family since I didn't. So I enjoy teaching my 8th grade students. Some of my children didn't like me this year because they had to do coding, and I wouldn't give them the answers. They had to figure it out. They had to ask their classmates for worst case scenario. They were told to Google it. Life isn't always going to give you the answer you want, and you're not going to be there to pick you up when you fall all of the time. So I hope I gave you some tough love and you're ready for high school. My Pride Award goes to a student who always tried, came in with a smile on his face every day. Logan Yates. Inadvertently, not by choice, put in what I call my test section. We are starting a new program here at East Orange for computer science with Project Lead the Way. And this child came in and every day worked her hardest. She had to work with a partner and she never gave up, and they were flying through assignments, and then when I'd be like, oh no, that's wrong, they'd sit down and go right back to trying to fix it, so their app was perfect. My accomplishment award goes to Kathy Top.
Presenting the Art Award, please welcome Mrs. Rachel Brewster and Miss Susan Kelly.
Ladies and gents, it's been an absolute pleasure teaching all of you. You're absolutely amazing, creative people, and I was really lucky to have a group of people all year long to share all of your patients. It was just really enjoyable. They bonded. It was awesome to watch. It was extremely hard to choose just two of you to acknowledge because all of you did amazing things this year. The first award for Pride goes to somebody that I think you guys would all agree wants to do art more than anything else. She is always drawing. She is always creating. And that is Miss Ruby Martinez. And the second award is for achievement, and I guarantee this is not just in my class. class because she is just a model academic, artistic, amazing young woman. She stayed multiple nights, late night, to help us with the art show and to help us with other ventures, and that is Ms. Alexa. All right, I'm going to go a little out of order, presenting, acknowledging those who participated in ensembles. Please welcome Ms. Kristen Puglisi. Hi everyone. I wanted to recognize my 2 8th graders that were involved in chorus this year. It was a small group but a mighty group. Mrs. Katie McCarthy and Mr. Gabe Burns. They were amazing this year, so thank you.
And I'm going to just recognize all of the 8th grade band and orchestra members, so when I call your name, please just rise. Jennifer Alcala Ascension, Julia Cobertino, Selena Escobedo, Karina Alcala Ascension, Lauren Sykek, Myla Alves, Braden McClellan, Taylor Sparks, Gerardo Hernandez, Brooklyn Pendleton, Katie McCarthy, and Layla Charlie.
Presenting the National Junior Honor Society Awards, please welcome Mrs. Patricia Baker and Ms. Amy D. Virgilia. All right, good morning. The East North Middle School has had yet another amazing year. Volunteering and their time for their community has been very inspirational for both of us. They raised over $850 for breast cancer awareness. You want to talk? They also raised over $300 for Montgomery County's Habitat for Humanity. So overall, they donated their time to a lot of people throughout this year, a lot of organizations. So I'm going to give you a long list. I'm going to make it quick, but I need you to know everything they've done. So here's the list. They service the Qualified Jubilee, Girl Scouts, community pools, nursing homes, Helping Hands Foundation, baseball teams, the dancers from the grades 5 and 6, Maple Sugar Camp, pretty cool, park cleanup, food pantries, the Future City Crowder, Petco, Unite for Her, Soup Kitchens, Giving Tree, Cradles to Crowns, churches, Little League football games, soul harvest, thrift stores, Kitty Cottage, and so much more. They actually made cars for cancer patients. So it's just amazing to hear everything they've done for our community. So give them another round of applause. Mrs. Eva Jane and I are very fortunate to work with such a wonderful group of students. So will the following students please stand to be recognized for your special service with the NJHS? She's making me say the names. All right, Emma Baker. Jane Baker. Rebecca Baker. Michelle Bowman. Layla Charlie. Taylor Thompson. Kaylee Dell. Alexa Keaton. Melissa Mendez Ascension. Catherine McCarthy. Brooklyn Pendleton. Madeline Plummer. Matthew Ray. Mariah Ralph. Kayla Schwartz. Kayla Sparks. Kingsley Udagunum. And Evan Weinberg. Presenting our Clean Sport Athlete Award, please welcome Ms. Louise Morgan and Mr. Stepp.
Alright, first of all, I want to
tryouts or workouts are beginning right now in the high school, so please see me or contact the high school coaches so you guys can start your workouts for the fall so that we can get on JV and varsity teams. And please take your talents to Norristown, not other places. Our first three-sport athlete award goes to Jane Baker. Our next one is Demone Daniel. Our next one is Tatiana Evans. Demira Wallace. Rashad Strickland. And last but not least, Rasheen Grayson.
Presenting the Student Council Award, please welcome Ms. Marie Diamond. Hi everyone, we had a really great year. It's busy. I'd like to thank all the 8th graders who contributed to making that successful. Some of our Student Council representatives were Emily Trejo, Katie McCarthy, Casey Beautiful, Mariah Holmes, Denise Arquillo Jimenez, Xavier Coleman, Mariah Hernandez, Katie Wright. Please stand and name as well. And for our officers for the 2017-2018 school year. Our treasurer, Ellen Weiler, secretary, Mariah Ralph, Madeline Plummer, and our president for 2017-2018, Leila Shalom. Presenting our perfect attendance awards, please welcome our vice principal, Ms. Christine Clement.
Okay, we're going to honor first the students that had perfect attendance this year, 2017-2018. Will the following students please stand as I say your name? Xavier Apostol, Christopher Carter, Xavier Coleman, Tatiana Evans, Makai Foster, Kristen Hill, Garrett Alvarez, Rocio Sarahi, Irene Enrique, Brayden McClellan, Mary Mitchell, Catherine Levarsky, Brooklyn Pendleton, Karen Ramirez Cristobal, Mario Alberto Ramirez Rivera, Matthew Rice, Richard Ruben Ascension, Jewel Cobb, Kathy Cobb, Rashad Triplett, Kingsley Young, and Honora Washington. Congratulations. The following students receive the perfect attendance award for attending every day, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Will the following students please come up for an award? Raymond McClellan. Matthew Rice. Catherine Levarsky. Joel Todd.
Award, which is our final award before certificate presentation. To present the 8th grade team award, please welcome Mr. Ron Rego and Mrs. Erin McGarvey.
The 8th grade team award is voted on by the teachers and given to 2 students who have demonstrated what it means to be a successful East Norton Middle School student. They exemplify the ideals of bulldog pride, maintain their grades, and serve as a role model amongst their peers. It's not very often people get acknowledged for being a good person and a leader. So this award shows that. To me, that's what this award really means, and so many out here really do deserve it, but we had to narrow it down to 2 individuals. Ms. Garvey is going to announce the female recipient for this year.
So this year's first team award goes to a girl who's very hardworking, kind-hearted, and focused. It was wonderful to see her blossom this year, and I'm proud and honored to give this 8th grade team award to Natalie McGarvey.
Natalie! And the male recipient is a student who has played sports, been involved in extracurricular activities, maintained honors, and is generally an all-around good guy. Time and time again, the student has managed to demonstrate what hard work, dedication, and compassion can do. Over the course of the year, I have witnessed him simply be a responsible, respectful, and caring young man. It is with great honor that I present the ENMS 2018 Team Award to Matthew Bryce.
If you could please hold your applause until the end, there are a lot of names and it's getting hot in here. Mayla Abel. Jennifer Apala Ascension. Erin Apala Ascension. Gufar Ali. Tejan Allen. Dominic Allison. Jose Andrade. Denise Arcio Jimenez. Ashley August Rodriguez. Jessica Amelino Gonzalez. Emma Baker. Jane Baker. Marshall Baker. Rebecca Baker. Tashawn Barnes. Karen Vasily. Marisol Damian Rojas. Amira Bell. Rosie Bellman. Joanna Day. Nadira Bonds. Matthew Bozecki. Amir Boyd. Anthony Brown. Inola Brown Bonner. Caleb Brunson. Lene Bull. Gabriel Burns. Ashley Carmona. Christorisi Carmona. Rosalind Carmona Perez. Alexander Nebraska Palmer. Kimberly Carrillo.
Coleman. Xavier Coleman. Taylor Coleman. Gisette Colon Rodriguez. Maria Castillo Ayala. Nakai Walker. Ryan Cruz. Dimo Hernandez. Katie Chow. Jennifer Valentino. Maria David Trejo. Charlotte Dow. Alexi Eaton. Satiana Evans. Ellen Flores. Yasiri Flores Collins. Micaiah Foster. Siani Quinn Cook. Trevor Martin. Natalie Garcia. Zaki Gomez. Cristo Manuel Gil Alvarez. Daniela Gonzalez. Arlette Gonzalez Meza. Rashid Grayson. Madeline Greeley. Eileen Green. Students, please. Thank you. Tanya Green. Ty Green. Akaya Green. Mike Griffin. James Perry. Freddie Guzman. Gavin Hahn. Alondra Hernandez. Ferrari Hernandez. Ryan Hernandez Rodriguez. Connor Hilbert. Tyler Hines. Azalia Hirschfeld. Artise Hooks. Jada Howard. Rosia Salahaki Irene Enriquez. Jaden Jones. Ashley Jones. Amani Hadia Canoe. Ashley Juarez. Mackenzie Page Kruger. Alyssa Kirkland. Hannah Martinez Alemán. Emmanuel Lambert. Brayden McClellan. William LeBlanc. Natalie McGarity. Julian Luna Leal. Samaj Miles. Gia Madrak. Kimberly Montez Lopez. Ruby Martinez. Gladys Moreno Zavala. Jordan McCown.
Mendez Ascension.
Thomas Rollins.
Michael Merchant Rojas.
Devin Palmer.
China Miller.
Brooklyn Pendleton.
Catherine McCarthy.
Todd Picard Jr.
Claudia Morales.
Madeline Plummer.
Marcus Mortridge.
Karen Ramirez.
Crystalise Melendez.
Madison Ramnath.
Layla Ornado.
Giovanni Resendez Reyes.
Giovanni Ortiz Flores.
Gil Reyes Nava.
Jaylon Patterson Bowen.
Matthew Rice.
Edu Perez.
Sydney Rochette.
Xavier Pinnock.
Xiomara Rodriguez.
Carlos Ramirez.
Mariah Rao.
Mario Ramirez Rivera.
Richard Ruben Ascension.
Jaden Randall.
Jasmel Salas Carmona.
Maricela Reyes.
Elisa Sanchez Rosas.
Jessica Reynoso.
Jaden Scott.
Dan Friedheimer.
Angelina Sejor.
Alexander Rojas.
Daryl Smith.
Nick Rubendahl.
Alisa Scagliano.
Adan Ruiz.
Kayla Sparks.
Amy Saldivar.
Alisa Stagliano.
Kayla Schwartz.
Jewel Tom.
Alida Sebastian Morales.
Jose Tapia Loaiza.
Keisha Shook.
Maria Tellez Martinez.
Lauren Sytek.
Emily Trejo Mora.
Dante Spaventa.
Kingsley Uremuna.
Edris Sutton.
Corey Wiggins.
Brandon Thompson.
Joanne Williams.
Rashad Triplett.
Colin Wilson.
Gloria Villama Swastey.
Evan Weinberg.
Amira Wallace.
Faith Wright.
Emmanuel Washington.
Ayafemi Yara.
Caleb Weeks.
Raul Zamarica Nunez.
Julius Whittington. Christiana Williams. Martise Williams. Fabian Workchapter. Logan Yates. Yanni Young. Nick Zerno.
All right, parents and family, let's hear it for the class of 2018. I have some prepared words, but we're a little behind schedule, but I do need to just remind a few things. Students, 2 years ago, your class was marked by a tragedy when we lost when you were all in 6th grade. A student who would most likely be here today graduating, Jennifer Vinale Pinata. So please let's take a moment of silence to remember her and her sister who died in the fire 2 years ago. Amen. Thank you. And just something else. What Mr. Davis, when he was up here saying, and just with that, you know life can be very short and very unexpected, so make the most of it. Parents, your children are taking that next step into young adulthood. You basically have 4 years more. Please keep asking them, where's your homework? Who are you with? Where are you going? Make sure you call me. Keep on them. Keep on top of them. Keep involved in their lives. Make sure you make time to eat with them at least a few times a week. Sit down together to a meal. Make sure you have a time when there's no internet and phones and all that kind of stuff, where it's just FaceTime, real FaceTime, not virtual FaceTime. For you, as you begin this next phase of life, remember to always seek justice for those who are less fortunate than you, to show mercy to everyone you interact with, to walk humbly as you go forth and make a success of your life, and also to always show appreciation to those who have helped you along the way. So students right now, please turn around and applaud the people that got you here. And now, best wishes to the class from high school of 2022. Please allow the students to exit first, and then you can meet them outside. Please let them first. Thank you, parents and families. Your students will be outside.